They hand it off. Montgomery. And a 5-yard gain, but Montgomery is hurt. He's grabbing his leg. I hate to see this. He's playing so well today, David Montgomery.
David Montgomery suffered a knee injury in Week 4 against the Detroit Lions. After review of the play, he was able to walk on his own 2 feet off the field and receive some special tests. And in those special tests, they looked at the knee ligament integrity and determined if there was any significant rupture or tear. And from those reports alone, they were negative. So that's a really good sign. And from the initial video analysis, and after reviewing the play itself, it was apparent that after making contact with the defender himself actually landed on top of David Montgomery's left leg. And when he did that, the left leg was up in the air, significantly just like this. And when the defender landed on top of him, the knee itself gave way at the femur and knee joint, therefore causing possibly a disruption in the ligaments themselves. The ligaments that hold the knee integrity. That could be the ACL and PCL, MCL and LCL. Now, after looking at the review of the analysis in this video, it was demonstrated that perhaps he could have had multiple knee ligament injury, and then also perhaps what we call a bone contusion. And so when the 2 bones move away from each other, or at least when there's bend or hyperextension, as reported in the initial reports, these 2 bones come together and make contact with each other, then causing bruising. So we call that a complex knee sprain because it has impact to several structures. Now, when there's impact to several structures, that can delay healing. And therefore, I anticipate that David Montgomery is going to take anywhere between 5 to 6 weeks of recovery. I anticipate that during Week 1, they're going to be doing a lot of pain reduction, inflammation reduction, and looking to increase his range of motion and his strength. Then they're going to be looking at the next several weeks of about 2 to 4 weeks of going into more functional strength and dynamic stability of that knee. At the very end of that, they're going to go into stage 3, which is week 5 and 6, and then they're going to be going into what we call functional strength, dynamic stability, and return to sport specific exercises. If the knee ligament itself, after the reports of the MRI, then they're going to be looking at to determine whether there was any significant damage further than what was initially tested. We will closely monitor reports to ensure that there was no other significant damage inside that knee that would therefore delay his healing. We can anticipate several weeks of recovery due to the knee sprain.